Welcome to MoSMB in hyperconverged environment demonstration. Setup used in this demonstration is as follows. We have a Win2K12R2 machine which is configured as an Active Directory server. Domain configured is ruccloud.dom. MoSMB is installed on a CentOS 7.4 machine. We have a Windows client 2K12R2 which is also our Hyper-V server. Both the MoSMB server and Hyper-V server are joined to the Active Directory. They authenticate with AD using Kerberos. Flow of the demo is as follows. We'll first look into the MoSMB server configuration followed by Hyper-V scenario. Hyper-V scenario has two main scenarios, Create VM and Launch VM scenario. Create VM scenario consists of creating a new VM in Hyper-V when the VM files are stored on a MoSMB share instead of the local Hyper-V path. Launch VM scenario consists of launching a VM in Hyper-V using an existing VHDX which is present on a MoSMB share. Now I'll connect to the MoSMB server. This is a CentOS 7.4 machine. MoSMB is installed on this machine and MoSMB service is up and running. This machine is joined to the ruccloud.dom domain. The fully qualified domain name, that is the FQDN of this machine, is qacentSRV.ruccloud.dom. This is a Win2K12R2 Hyper-V machine. This machine is also joined to ruccloud.dom domain. We'll go to the Hyper-V manager. To create new VM, we'll select new virtual machine. New. I'll be creating an Ubuntu 14.04 VM. I'll store the virtual machine in a different location. I'll browse and type the fully qualified domain name of the MoSMB server. I'm selecting share 1 out of the enumerated shares. As you can see, the full path of the share 1 is listed. I'll select the default generation of virtual machine and specify the startup memory. Specify the virtual switch. In create virtual disk option, you will see the path already listed, which is the MoSMB server path. We'll specify the size of the VHDX. We'll install an operating system using an ISO present in the local path. And click on finish. I'll connect to this created VM and power on the virtual machine. I'll start the setup. On the MoSMB server, you will see a directory for the VM is created. Two directories inside the VM directory are created. If you check the hard disk directory, the Ubuntu 14.04 VHDX is created. Again, select new virtual machine, create on next. Since I will be launching from a Win2K12R2 VHDX, I'll name the VM as Win2K12R2. I'll select generation 1 as the default generation, specify the startup memory, select the virtual switch. In connect virtual hard disk, we will select the second option, which is use an existing virtual hard disk. In that, we will browse for the existing VHDX present on share 2 on the MoSMB server. I'll select the Win2K12R2 VHDX. The full path of the VHDX is listed here. I'll connect to this VM and start the VM. I'll log in to this machine. I'll open the file explorer of this VM and create a new file. I'll open this file and edit it. Save this file and close this file. I'll restart this VM. I'll again log on to this VM. I'll again open the file explorer and verify the file contents created previously. So the file is present with the data persistent. I'll shut down this VM. So this VM is turned off. I can also create a checkpoint of this VM. Checkpoint is succeeded. A checkpoint has been created for this VM with current timestamp. Now we'll check the status of the first VM. So installation has been completed up to 76%. Back in, we can check the VHD size. It's up to 2.8 GB. It is installing the bootloader. So installation is complete. It's rebooting the system. The machine is booted. Now I will log into this machine using the test user created during the installation. I'll create a new file, edit this file, save this file, view the contents of the file. I reboot this machine. The machine is rebooting. The machine is rebooted. The data in the file is present. This completes the installation of the OS, and the flow of the demo is complete with create VM and launch VM scenarios. Thank you.